droids. Left alone here for centuries. Until the raiders came.
This trinket is broken. Useless.
According to the manifest.
Cordova will want to see this.
I was promised something interesting, and here you are. Right on time. I'm so glad. You're boring. Now it's real. You. So long. You down. Sorry for you. No technique. No. Bring my caution. Lost reflex.
Custom emitter. Maybe we can salvage it. Try it out. Buddy.
A Jedi here? Well, all right. How about that? Not now.
I'll go. I'm the best pilot for this mission, and you know it.
Every ship we've sent into the Abyss has vanished without a trace. We'll go together. I cannot let you take the risk alone.
This is your invention. No one else understands it. You're the only one who can guide me back.
All right. I'll record the passage and make sure you return to us.
Kree and Dagon.
You see that too? Watch out! That's how it's done.
Needless B1 eliminated.
Eyes on the target. Target spotted. What? Damn it! Hold the line. Defeated.
Toss it here. I really needed that. Let's stop.
Let's get him! Continue following protocol.
Master Cordova said Dagon had a retreat on Kobo. Let's find it. Whatever he used to cross the abyss, maybe we'll find it there.
Would it like to see you scrapping ships on Braca in your younger days? Can't imagine what it must have been like to be here when the moon was destroyed. What a waste.
Ah, feels good to be back in the cockpit.
You missed the Mantis, huh?
Sure, I was worried about the kind of abuse you were putting it through. Don't get me wrong, I trust you both, but I knew you'd be taking her to some dangerous places. At least back when we were all together, I knew it was my fault if I flew us into an asteroid field.
Well, I'm happy to let you go ahead and make all the mistakes you like.
Uh-huh. Remind me who crashed the Mantis into Dredger Gorge? If it's all the same, Cal, I'm going to stay busy here, yeah? You just let me know when you're ready to go.
Haven't used these since the scrapyard on Braca. Prof gave them to me. I think next...
Bound for Kobo. You give that old tech Cal found in the lab a look?
Couldn't make heads or tails of it. Maybe we'll put some pieces together after we check out Dagon's retreat on Kobo.
People go to Kobo after things fall apart, not to put things back together.
What about you, Grease?
If you're implying that I came to Kobo a broken Ladero, you are way off, mister. I just needed a break from you all. All right, Cal, get up here.
anything about the High Republic residences on Kobo?
Oh, when I first got here, I did a little exploring of my own. I went into a place, and then I heard creepy voices, and I got out of there in a hurry.
I'll let you know if I hear any voices, Grease.
Wise guys. Go do what you gotta do.
Watch yourself around the stone spires, Cal.
What'd you hear?
Apparently the Raider base isn't too far from there.
Thanks for the warning.
Another time, Cal.
Master Cordova's research shows an abandoned settlement past the east side of the valley. Let's go check it out. Not bad. I've seen worse rooftop gardens. Garden can use some of the new seeds I found. Hey, Scuba. How's the water?
Fine. I just wanted to thank you for lending me your tank. Plenty more space for plenty more fishes, though. Let's keep them all spinning, eh?
Oh, Cal, it's delightful to see you fully intact.
Holding up okay?
Fine, thanks. It's not the first time this frontier has been terrorized by marauders, you know. But once more, the noble Jedi Knights rise to the occasion.
I appreciate the thought, Z, but you should watch the whole Noble Knight stuff.
Yes, of course. Good luck tracking down those leads, and please, do let me know if you find anything.
Stay safe, and keep an eye out for more raiders.
Oh, I will. May the Force be with you, Cal.
I think I'll browse a little.
That could be a favorite.
This'll be useful.
I hope this will assist you.
Cal, I've got a question for an accomplished warrior like yourself. Say your enemies are closing in fast, with blasters drawn and murder in their eyes.
Okay.
What do you do?
I take a breath and stay calm. Keep a level head, and you'll be able to take care of yourself and others.
How quotable!
But the most important thing is to know what you're fighting for.
My life?
And that's a start.
I wish I could be a fearless warrior like you. But I can't, so I'm glad you're around.
Hey, Zig. What's going on?
Enjoying the view. Not often we get this much of a crowd at Pyloon's. Let's chat later.
You know anything about the High Republic settlement off towards the swamps?
Well, of course. The whole area was devastated when the moon fell on it. You're heading there, aren't you?
Yeah. Need some information from the ruins.
Watch your step. Rockfall is a big problem. Unless increasing your friction coefficient is another one of your talents. That was a physics joke.
Okay. Thanks for the warning.
Oh, local legend holds that those ruins are chock full of ghosts. Of course, I would not believe in that kind of thing. But you tell me if you saw one, yeah?
You bet.
We have some tunes, but there's gotta be so much left.
Seeing these battle droids about takes one back, doesn't it?
Maybe a bit.
Oh, the Clone Wars. Those were the good years.
I've never heard anyone say that before, Moran.
Oh, sure. A separatist secession backed by tax-loathing free marketeers begins. Just as I'm establishing a profitable extrajudicial shipping operation. They paired like wine and flatcakes.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Apologies, I'm being insensitive. You probably fought in the Clone Wars as a child soldier, right?
No, not exactly.
Well, I suppose it's all over now, one way or another. Another time.
So what'd you do before you came here?
I used to perform in a medicine show. I was required to dress in garish outfits and read fortunes, while others would scam the audience.
That sounds a little demeaning.
Yes, but the experiences we carry always have a use, Sojourner. When I arrived on Kobo, I noticed a charlatan trying to swindle someone with fool's priorite.
How'd you know?
He wore long sleeves in the heat.
Sleight of hand, huh? I saw a merchant on Corellia do that.
An old trick. Well, I stopped the sale, and Doma has been grateful ever since.
And the swindler?
Tried the trick on the raiders, so I hear, and sealed his fate. Sojourner, you smell of smoke and sand.
I should take another shower then. Talk to you later, Tulok.
You're back.
Perceptive.
Also not as dumb as I first thought.
Thanks.
Go on now. I'm busy.
You ever leave this booth?
Thinking about it. Wouldn't hold your breath, though.
Barkeep, have you noticed that fragrance? It's like a pack of skirmites colonized a day spa.
Ah, that. Yeah. I'm afraid we found ourselves downwind of Turgle during his pheromone cycle. 400 sensors.
Did you just say pheromone cycle?
Not to worry. I'm planning on springing for a new recirculator.
Thank goodness. You know, I could score you one for as little as 70% market.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you. But I already got a line on a recirculator for half even.
Half? Impossible. You don't have that kind of network.
I'm no stranger to the discount market, big wheel.
Let's make this interesting, shall we? 50 credits to whoever finds the best price.
To the victor go the spoils, and the loser's got to convince Turgle to hit the refresher more often.
Oh, that's hardly fair. You haven't got a nose.
400 olfactory sensors and a vivid imagination. Wouldn't be the first time Turgle's kept me up nights. What's got your gill goat?
We ran into Marin. Hadn't seen her in years.
That the Night Sister who used to run with you and Greaves?
That's the one. It was great to see her after so long, but I keep thinking about how much she's changed.
So you've stayed the same?
No, I've changed a lot, now that you mention it.
Time changes everyone and everything in this great galaxy. What matters is if you're both okay with who you've become. You two still care about each other?
Yeah, I think so.
Well then, I bet everything will work out in the end.
Thanks, Monk.
Anytime. Hey, Sport, can't chat now. Keeping an eye on those two treasure hunters who just showed up. Remember to relax every now and then, will ya? Too much tension in the coils is bad for the joints, if you catch my drift.
private table.
All right, then.
Whoa, easy, Grok. Sorry about my friend here. He's just a little guarded.
Yeah, I get it.
Name's Dana. You might say my partner and I have a talent for turning opportunity into profit.
I'm Cal. This is BD.
Noisy little thing.
We're thinking of heading to Dredger Gorge. Ever been?
Once or twice. I'd be careful out there. That's gang turf.
Gang turf?
Grok! Sure it ain't that bad.
The hell I'm risking my neck on gang turf.
Hey, it was great meeting you, Cal. Got some business to discuss with my old pal here.
Come on, BD. So how'd you two meet anyway?
All started with this merc crew I joined. Grok had been recruited a few months earlier.
On account of my good looks.
That's right. And me on account of being the smoothest thing since hot blubber. Anyways, things were good until our outfit tried to pull one over on the Empire. So we
took off and started our own thing. The rest of the outfit ended up dead or imprisoned.
With the car, Grok. I was telling it.
Kid doesn't need our whole life story.
Point is, Grok and I realized that we're better off just the two of us.
We know the feeling.
How you doing?
Hey, got a sec? Looks like I've met your whole crew, Cal. The old crew, that is. Seems like there was some tension between you and Seer, huh?
It's always a little strange seeing someone after being apart for years.
Don't have too many people like that in my life. But that probably says more about me than you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's just me and Kata. And that's about as much as I can handle these days. The more people in your life, the more you can lose. You know? When Kobo's moon was shattered, the Republic settlement collapsed, leaving those spires. That place isn't just an old ruin. It's a tomb. Might just be Grease's stew talking, but this place is beginning to grow on me.
Barkeep.
Good to see you, Cal.
If you need a hand, we're an oasis in the sand. And if you die in a thirst, well, a drink they ain't the worst. And if you're running from a blaster, better run a little faster. Run to Pyloon's Saloon, and we hope we see you soon.
See you later, Monk.
I know things are pretty tough right now, but think about the old days. Remember that scrape on Dathomir, Kashyyyk?
That was a close call, and now it's even more dangerous.
I wonder what it'll be like on the other side of all this, you know? Assuming we live through it. Not now, Cal. I'm pretty sure Monk reorganized my entire spice rack. But I don't know exactly what he changed. But I don't hate it. Huh. Could he actually know what he's doing? After being back on the Manus, this saloon is looking filthy by comparison. Maybe some cleaning will help.
Who taught you to hunt, Mosey?
Well, I grew up in a large family. My siblings and I competed with one another for attention, praise, food sometimes. Had to be the strongest to stand out.
Sounds intense.
Yeah, Mama was hardest on me. Always pointing out a mistake, criticizing my techniques.
That must have toughened you up.
It likely did, but I've come to resent it. Probably the reason why I flung myself here.
I barely knew my parents.
Yeah. Well, that ain't always a bad thing now, is it? Watch yourself out there.
You do the same, Mosey.
Hey, boss. You think we've got a shot at negotiating with the Bedlam Raiders over a couple of drinks?
I don't think these raiders are the reasonable sort.
What if those drinks were poison?
Now we're talking.
Is it just me, or does Zig seem lonely these days?
Makes sense. Last time she had a date, we were living in a republic.
Do you guys have any friends?
We tried. Honest.
But it never worked out.
Vork, death by a runaway land speeder. Drillo died trying to ride a Garacco.
Trakuka, incinerated juggling thermal detonators.
Seems like everyone who tries to be your friend dies.
Not everyone. Patar left because he got a job off work.
But then he died when his shuttle crashed.
Not our fault.
Something you need?
Huh?
What law? Come on in.
These look interesting.
Come back anytime.
Here we go, buddy. Let's move.
Well, you got a mean look to you.
I do?
Yeah, like you're not afraid of nothing. Maybe you can find out what all this fuss is about. There's a shack, nestled way out near the caverns. Folks call it Key's Workshop.
What's in the workshop?
Misery. And maybe treasure, or so I hear. If you're in the area, could be worth a visit.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you. Easy, Neko. Up!
Oh, hey.
What's wrong, Grease?
I'm just thinking about the Bedlam Raiders. Pyloon's was meant to be a home away from home, but these raiders are ruining everything. Everyone's afraid, and there's nothing I can do about it.
At least people have a place to lie low.
Yeah, I suppose you have a point.
Besides, if the raiders come around again, I've got your back.
Thanks, kid. I appreciate that. Don't you got stuff to do?
How long have the raiders been here?
A few years. Not long after I arrived. I don't know a planet in the Outer Rim free of raiders in general, but these Bedlam bastards have changed Kobo forever. Most hunters know you cull when you need to, and you stop hunting when a herd gets too low. These raiders kill for sport, and made a lot of those beasts much more hostile to us. Take Shepherd-Pedes, for example. When they lose habitat, they get territorial and fight back.
Same as us, really.
Sure enough. Biggest mistake our kind ever made was thinking we are any different. Talk soon.
Tanalorr. You know much about it?
Only what I've seen in visions.
Right. Totally normal answer. How's it look in those visions?
Beautiful. It's a paradise, a haven. Not just somewhere to hide, but somewhere to live.
Well, I like the sound of that.
I think we can do a lot of good there, too.
Let's focus on getting ourselves there first. Everything else can come later.
You're right.
This is the first time for everything. Stay alert out there.
Seems like the raider problem here is getting worse on the daily.
They've got a new leader. No surprise they're getting bolder.
Well, I guess that's why they call it hazard pay. Not much to be done, is there?
Talk like that's gonna get us both killed.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's get his take. What do you propose we do, Cal?
You should avoid the raiders. Scrapping is dangerous, but they're worse.
Kid's right, Dana. No more jobs on gang turf. Too risky with them raiders.
Ha! I ain't gonna be intimidated by a few goons with attitude. This is just what we scrappers do. We grab anything that looks valuable.
And hope it isn't load-bearing. Yeah, I get it. But you're underestimating the raiders.
Due respect, we've made it this far. And there's no way I'm quitting.
We're?
Right. No way we're quitting now. Talk later, buddy.
Hey, we're thinking of plugging fresh energy cores into the dams at Dredger Gorge. See if we can get them working again.
Not a bad idea. Where'd you learn to do that?
Old friend of ours. Top-notch engineer. Had a winning smile, too.
That he did.
Good friend to have around.
You'd think. The guy shorted us on our cut after a big take. So, Grok may have left an anonymous tip with the authorities.
Yeah.
This how you treat all your friends?
Don't you mind, Cal. Real friends like you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah. See you when I see you.
Barkeep.
Good to see you, Cal.
Hey, Monk. Where'd you and Grease meet?
I probably shouldn't say.
Gambling den?
That's right. I was tending bar for a sabacc game that Grease frequented. He was looking for a partner. I was looking for a change of venue. We got to talking, and before long, that was that.
You could have found a safer place to make a credit.
I'd choose the Bedlam Raiders over my old line of work any day of the week.
Let's hope you don't have to make that choice. Till next time, pal. A lot of prospectors around here. Have you ever tried your hand at mining priorite?
Once. I found it enlightening. Some prospectors invited me to join them on an expedition. We descended to the mines, but when my back was turned, they fled.
They ditched you?
Yes. Alone, I calmly walked through the darkness, trusting my intuition. I found another exit.
And the prospectors?
Dead. Gorako attack. If I had chased them, I would have perished too. Let this be a lesson. Always go your own way. I must be alone now.
Hey, Cal. Let's talk another time. Mine's racing with ideas right now.
Oh, this place is starting to fill up, Cal. Guess the word is out.
It's looking pretty good.
Seeing this place start to get its legs feels like the start of something historic. What if, centuries from now, there's a city here? Even Eldera was just a lumber colony once.
Doma better start investing in urban planning.
True. Turgle told me he named a road after his foot. Some other time, okay?
Cow! You know, this saloon always brightens up when you walk in.
That's a new one. Didn't think you went for friendly hellos.
I'll have you know that in my heyday, I was known for smooth-talking my way into all sorts of business partnerships.
Tactful negotiation? Doesn't sound like your style.
Well, my friend, then you're laboring under a narrow definition of tactful. Diplomacy isn't about minding your manners. It's about understanding someone's values, their culture, their beliefs. How can you sell someone a food scent if you don't understand their mealtime traditions?
So you can be pleasant when there's profit to be made.
Which is why, on this blasted world, I just don't bother. See you around, Count.
You asked how life was different in my day. For one, I believe we were more charitable to one another.
Yeah, the Empire has everyone so afraid they just look out for themselves. What was it like back then?
Once I was running an errand for Master Kree, very time-sensitive business. I moved with such haste, I blew out my motivator. I was perfectly aware and completely immobile. Most embarrassing.
How'd you get moving again?
By chance, a friendly bystander diagnosed my predicament and graciously installed a replacement.
That's generous. Out here, they'd probably scrap you for parts. How'd you repay them?
I didn't. I never saw him again, but weeks later, I was able to help someone else. That chain of kindness kept the Republic going. For a while. We'll speak later. Go on, sit forth.
Seems like you and Doma have some history.
That's right. She took me in, showed me around, hid me, because I was on the run, Cal.
On the run, huh? What'd you do?
The heist of the century. Every bounty hunter in the galaxy was after me.
You pulled off a heist?
Is that so hard to believe?
Well, yeah.
And that's how I pulled it off. No one thinks much of me around here, so they never see me coming. They never see me coming. And that's when I get them.
Let's chat later.
Okay, let's go.